Hi, I'm Margaret Carlson. I recently started taking lessons at Weekend Ride. I asked to pre-record my story because I have a little bit of stage fright, but I still wanted to come and meet you all. I actually heard about Weekend Ride several years back. I had a friend growing up whose mom was a volunteer for the program. This was probably when I was in college even. She would talk about how she would go and volunteer for this program and get her horse time in. And she was suggesting that maybe it was something I would want to check out to volunteer at, because when I was in college, I didn't really have access to horses at the time, even though I had grown up riding them and taking lessons. So fast forward probably 13 years later, and I developed a disability. I was trying to reconnect to horses, and I remembered my mom's friend saying that Weekend Ride was a program for people with disabilities, so I checked it out. When I came to Weekend Ride, I was wanting to focus on doing something that was positive to try to rebuild myself. I was hoping to engage in something that I'm really passionate about, which is horses. Over the last 4.5 years or so of my life, my health deteriorated quite a bit. I had a mild TBI and upper body injuries that caused some pretty significant issues for me. So I couldn't work and I was trying to get better. It would seem like I made some progress and then I would regress. Then I started to have even more neurological problems than when I actually got my TBI. So long story short, it turns out that I have a neurological autoimmune disease. I have celiac as well as a primary immune deficiency. And those things were all really creating a lot of different issues in my life. I haven't been able to work and I wanted something positive to focus on. When I came to Weekend Ride, I was hoping to work on a number of things. I was hoping to increase my physical strength because it's been really hard for me to keep weight on and I've become deconditioned. I was also hoping to interact with people in a positive way. I developed PTSD, unfortunately, after my brain injury, and it's been really hard for me the last few years to get much positive interaction with people. Another one of my goals was to feel more successful and autonomous in my life. Since not being able to work, it's been really difficult for me to feel like I don't have something that I have mastery in or something that I'm accomplishing every day. Horses were something that I was skilled at before, so when working with them again, I was kind of hoping to reconnect to that same sense of confidence I used to have around them and just feel more like my own person, how I used to feel before I got so sick. Honestly, I feel like the biggest thing that I've noticed in my daily life since starting lessons is that I just generally have more confidence and I'm happier. Because of starting the program, I got the courage to tell my story about my injury, my illness, and my attempted recovery for the first time ever publicly, which I had been very much keeping to myself. I had struggled a lot with feeling disconnected from people and ashamed about what I went through. Weekend Ride kind of helped me open up so that I feel like I have something positive to bring to the table now. I can relate to people in a way where I feel more confident about what I've gone through and who I am now. I feel like it's also been helping me to want to reach out to people who I previously had relationships with. It's helping me want to re-engage with life and find more people to be a part of a community with. Well, I've only participated in one session so far, but I guess the first time that I came out to see the horses, I was really nervous. And my body has changed a lot since all of my medical issues. The first time I came out, I got to work with the horse Cole, and Cole reminds me a lot of my childhood pony. When I went out to meet him for the first time, I was really nervous. And the first thing that he did was lick my hand. And it felt like it kind of broke the ice for me. I got really emotional, I teared up. I felt like I was accepted and seen. I felt like I had a friend. I guess I would tell other people who are thinking about Weekend Ride to not hesitate to reach out to find out more about it. I was hesitant and nervous, and the staff was really kind and embracing. They made me feel really comfortable right from the start. They made me feel like I was valued. And once I started participating in lessons, I felt even more so that way, where it just felt like they really were willing to meet me where I was at. I feel like they were really invested in helping me meet my goals and helping me to be rehabilitated. I guess I would say to anyone who's wondering if the program would be good for them, I think they should pursue it. If their experience is anything like mine has been, it would be a really richly rewarding experience. For me, it helped bring purpose, meaning, and friendship back into my life. I think it can do the same for them as well.